What's going on? Back again. It's crazy. I was actually getting to a real interesting point, but my battery died. You know, sucks for me, right? So, like I said, I continue where I left off, as far as putting numbers up on the scoreboard, and I definitely want to shout out to all the Latinos and the Latinas out there in the world. Actually, I was looking at the statistic poll as far as earning money in America, and actually Latinos have actually passed black people on the earning charts in America. It went, you have white people, you have Asians, and then you have Latinos, and then you have blacks. And to me, I think that's definitely incredible because there's a lot of people out here complaining, but then there's a lot of people out here making noise in the world and putting numbers up in the board. And at the end of the day, men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. So you really have to ask yourself in life: Are you making noise? Are you putting numbers up in the board, or are you chasing women? And the thing about women is like they have pussy. You feel me? And pussy is highly addictive. And if you're not having sex, you can also fall into a porn addiction, which is highly addictive as well. But whether it's actual sex or whether it's porn, what happens is it really means that you can't get women off your mind. you know. And the MGTOW movement is really is huge because whether you're interacting with females or not, if you're interacting with women, you can use MGTOW as a cheat code because you could study female nature, then you could run back into the game, and you could be playing like the video game All Madden. You could be on All Madden while the woman is on Rookie, and you could end up having sex with multiple women because you know what's about to come and you know what's about to happen. But you got to ask yourself, when it's all said and done, when you're sitting at a table with well-rounded men, and they ask, what do you do? What are you gonna say? Well, I have sex with 10 girls a month, or I have sex with 20 girls on the weekend. That's not valid. You know, that's not thorough enough. That's not strong. That's not what makes a man a man. So in his journey in his life, if it's really all about accomplishments, I really feel like watching MGTOW videos all day long is really not setting you up in a position for accomplishments. It's really setting you up on a life treadmill for being in the same spot. And while other people are advancing, you're still stuck in the past of what a single mother done to you 5 months ago. You're still stuck in the past with a hot chick used you. You're still stuck in the past, and you're not evolving and you're not advancing. You know, that's why from now on, I'm about to really start talking and focusing on achievements, accomplishments, you know. And in my life, I'm definitely achieving a lot of great things right now. And this year, I only had sex with 4 women, you know. And if I don't have sex again for the rest of the year, fine by me. I'm happy with that. And I really don't care if I don't have sex again for the year. But like I said, if it falls in my lap, I'm definitely going to take it. And with this whole MGTOW movement, it comes with rules, it comes with structure. Honestly, I'm like, forget structure. If you're your old man going your own way, you're free. You shouldn't be under any title, anything. You should go out here, do your own thing. What MGTOW really needs to start focusing on is economics. How to build a strong group of men. I'm not here to diss MGTOW because I'm not a part of it anymore. I'm here to improve on things that MGTOW was missing. Instead of worrying about Brefault's law, you should be worried about stocks. You should be worried about investments. You should be worried about how to become a boss in your own life. Making money is fun. To up your exponential growth from 20 to 40,000, or 40 to 60,000, or 60 to 80,000, or 80 to six figures. This stuff is addicted. This stuff is actually better than pussy. And this is what a lot of people are not preaching. You feel me? Money is better than pussy. Any day, hands down. I'd rather take 300,000 over the hottest chick on the internet any day. I'd rather take 300,000 over the hottest webcam girl on the internet every day. And money is highly addictive. That's why a lot of women are really using men and not caring because they're getting money out the situation. A lot of people try to act like money isn't everything, but in this matrix, in this world that we live in, money plays a big factor. It definitely plays a big part, you know? And this is what it's all about. It's about putting up big numbers on a scoreboard as a man. And if you're not really out here dominating, making lots of money, taking care of big business, and you're just sitting back watching MGTOW videos all day long, what's going to happen is 1 year's going to pass you by, 2 years going to pass you by, and you're going to realize you're going to be in the same spot, and nothing is actually going to change. But if you look at a woman, women are going to school, they're getting a degree, multiple degrees. Women have been empowered that they are as equal as men. A lot of women are actually becoming doctors now, and they're climbing the social ladder because they realize most men just wanted sex. The word got out. Most men just wanted sex. But you know what? Most women didn't stay and complain, and most women are not bitter. What they did was they figured out what was the problem with failed relationships, and then they rise above and they evolve. Women are on the uprise right now, and we have a society where a lot of men are actually declining and falling off. The rise of suicide with men right now is at an all-time high. The rise of men becoming homeless right now is at an all-time high. Because what happened is it's a shift in the wind. And women in this society, in this culture, they're learning how to adapt, while men, they're not adapting. Men are really playing the victim and they're pulling the victim card. And this is why I'm like, I can't really do the MGTOW game anymore. I can't do it. I did a video, warning people about, females, and this guy was like, "Oh man, yeah, this woman gave me an STD, bruh. That's too much. I don't need to know your business. I don't need to know all that. Whatever you're dealing with in your life, you need to take that up with God. I'm not your preacher. I'm not your pastor. You know, and I just really feel that in this life, this is the best time to be alive. In the year 2018, this is the best time to be alive. Your smartphone, I could shoot a video and it could go to your phone instantly. Like, technology is on a rise. If you want to start a business, you can start a business and you can make over six figures from your cell phone. But what happened is most men, they want to use their cell phone to watch MGTOW videos. They want to use their cell phones for Tinder. They want to use their cell phones to chase women on Plenty of Fish. I guess what's other websites? OK Cupid, Bumble. This is what men want to do. Men want to focus on women. Especially a lot of videos out there how to get women. Those videos actually do the most numbers out of all YouTube videos out there. It kills MGTOW content by far. How to get women. The PUA channels are going crazy because most men are focusing on women right now at an all-time high. And this life, this society is really setting you up for failure. Whether it's chasing women with PUA game, whether it's MGTOW talking about women all day long, at the end of the day, a woman shouldn't even cross your mind unless you're making money. Now, if you're making money, you're driving a Ferrari, you're living in that big old 5-bedroom house, okay, at that point, of course, it's time to look for a woman. You don't want to be in a 5-bedroom house by yourself. But most of you guys, yeah, I know. My phone died. Yeah, man, that was that was a bummer. My last stream froze, but I'm back again, dropping wisdom because this is what I'm gonna do. Like I said, my whole goal is not for the subscribers. My whole goal is not for the millions. My whole goal is to wake up 10 or 15 men. If I could wake up 10 or 15 men, and 10 or 15 men could realize that they could change their life in a year, 10 or 15 guys realize, hey man, I could get rich. I'm not a victim. I could do this. To me, that's what it's all about. Some people, they start YouTube channels for different purposes. My purpose is I'm going to make money regardless. If I make money on YouTube one day, so be it. But if I don't make money on YouTube, I'm going to make money in real life, because one thing you can't change is you can't change your reality. And if my reality is I'm making money, I'm prospering, Oh man, shout out to my God. Definitely, man. Being free is what it's all about. And I have a belief that only free men could free men. You know, that's the beauty of being free. And I'm gonna say this again: only free men could free men. You know, right now in my life, I feel free. Plant-based diet. I feel like a plant-based diet is great. Matter of fact, when I went to Hong Kong, that was one country that I actually visited where it's just like I seen a lot of people still living to be like 90 and 100 years old. Like this lady was 100 years old, not trying to be funny, but she was walking and she was just getting around, and she was actually going nowhere fast, so she was just on a stroll. And a lot of people in Hong Kong, they definitely do a plant-based diet. So I think plant-based diets actually do work. And definitely shout out to everybody that's commenting. You know, shout out to all the new subscribers out there. You know, I'm new in the game. I started off at MGTOW. I'll give you a quick background about myself. I started off doing MGTOW videos. Then a lot of guys, when I went to South Africa, I was winning. I had sex in South Africa. I had sex in Hong Kong. I don't even know if that's considered winning. But in South Korea, I was doing my thing. Had 2 women in 2 days. So a lot of guys was like, "Oh, you're not really MGTOW because you're still interacting with women." So I'm like, okay, that really was a red flag for me. That okay, what did I get myself into? And I just want to say, to now, sex is amazing though. You know what? Sex is amazing, especially when you actually feel the woman that you're talking to, and you actually get to vibe with them. See me, honestly, I like to have sex with not like a porn type of thing, but I like interracial relationships. I like to make, I like to interact with girls from different cultures. That I never been involved with before. Like first time I flew to Bulgaria, I made out with this girl. She was into fitness. Nice booty, flat stomach, everything. Made out with her, and then her friend was a power lifter, and I also made out with her too. So like I said, even till this day, when I run into people from Bulgaria, they always ask me, "What were you doing in Bulgaria?" Because I guess like I'm black. I don't know what it is, but like I said, that's like a memory for life. Like going to Bulgaria, girls, you hitting it from the back, they're speaking in Bulgarian. Sex is definitely amazing. Any tips for picking up girls? Yes, become rich. That's the number one. That's the number one goal. This is why I'm shooting these videos, because I want to let guys know, no matter what religion you believe in, even in the Bible, it's a verse that says, "Money answer all things." I have friends from Saudi Arabia. They have oil money. These guys. It was funny. My friend from Saudi Arabia said he never heard the word, like he doesn't know what to do when somebody tell him no. You know, cheat the matrix. Bro, you always have to cheat the matrix. It's the only way. Because this system is the matrix. But to me, once you have money, you have power. You can date who you want to date. You could date a girl in a different country. You have the access, you have the resources. You could fly to meet her. You could. I, I know I'm preaching to the choir, but to me, I feel like I said earlier in the last video, but it got cut off. It should be God first. It should be a business second. It should be a family. Then it should be a hobby, and then it should then number 5 should be a woman. So focus, like I'm gonna make this real short. Focus on 1 and 2 first, because we're spiritual beings. Focus on God. Focus on your business second. Yeah, I'm gonna actually save the stream. This stream is going up. My battery's fully charged. So focus on God, and then focus on your business second, and then go to number 5, which will be a woman. But if you go from number 5 before 1 and 2, you will always have your feelings hurt, and you'll be back watching more and more MGTOW videos over and over because you feel depressed. Don't skip the process. It's no shortcuts to success. It's no shortcuts to the top. Get yourself right before you even want to interact and find yourself in a relationship with another person. You know, be a top performer. And once you're a top performer, go out there and meet a woman that's a top performer. There's a lot of women that are top performers. That's one thing I didn't like about the MGTOW movement, as far as they're trying to preach and indoctrinate, especially to young men, that all women are like that. All women are not like that. I met a girl from Russia. You have to be happy with yourself before you can be. Bruh, shout out to Logic Wins. Logic Wins, I don't know if you have a YouTube channel, but you might need to start a YouTube channel, because Logic Wins definitely be dropping some logic. Logic definitely does win with that guy in life. But Yeah, a lot of these MGTOW channels, they want to preach a message of doom, like all women are like that. And my thing is, I'm standing up for the kids out here, especially the youth out here, like 18, 19, 21. All women are not like that. Like I met this girl from Russia, Jewish girl. I'm black. She's Jewish. Her mom was see me. I had neck tattoos. Her mom was like, "Oh no, I don't want you dating this black guy." But you know what? This woman was actually ready to disown her own family just to be with me. She was actually ready to call her family in New York. She was actually ready to leave North London to come and actually be with me. But in my life at that particular time, I'm a Christian. She's a Jew. To me, I just didn't want to have a child and confuse the child, with like a dad that goes to church or and the mom, is a Jew. But as far as the treatment, man, this girl actually, the first time I actually met, she had a driver pick me up. She bought over like $400 worth of food for me. I'm talking about cooked for me. I had I had dessert. I had like I was living like a king. This woman was all sold out for me. She went to one of the best law schools in Russia. Spoke 6 languages. This chick was bad. I mean, one time at the time when I did smoke weed, I was like, those guys over there smoking weed. She was like, but they're speaking Russian. So she actually went up, talked to me in English. She went up, spoke to them in Russian. Chopped it up in Russian, and they was like, yeah, the weed's around the corner. Bad chick. That's what I'm talking about. Get your life right, become a top performer, and you will meet women out here that are top performers, and you'll realize, have you been to South America? You know what? Man, you know what, dude? I definitely bang with you, man. Actually, I'm avoiding South America because those Latinas are so damn hot. I'm actually trying to stay focused. And like I said, I'm trying to get my money right. So I don't want to go to South America. And if I do go to South America, I think that it'll definitely be Argentina. I love them Latinas with a passion. See, I'm real. A lot of these guys that give out MGTOW content, I doubt if they see the hot chick that they want and if their money is right, behind closed doors when his cell phone is off, them dudes are not practicing what they preach. And this is one thing you have to watch for in this world. Watch for people that are just doing stuff for the who's and the rahs, but they're not really living what they're actually preaching. But I would have stayed away from South America last because those women, yeah, everything is based on money. The system is based on money. And if you watch a lot of MGTOW guys, that's why I'm a big, I love FLA channel. If you haven't checked out FLA channel, that's the only channel I follow at all. I don't follow no other channel other than FLA channel out there, because this guy, he really talks about resources and importance of resources. And he has a great video out there, talks about pretty much the death of the average guy. So definitely shout out FLA MGTOW. I definitely will tell anybody to go and subscribe and check out his videos. Yeah, it's FLA. Yeah, FLA MGTOW. Yeah, definitely check out his video. But I think it's really all about money. Like, see, the thing about money is like this: if you have a suit, you could be broke, but you could wear a three-piece suit, a nice tie, nice shoes, and you know what? People are gonna respect you. They're gonna take you serious. You know why? Because in the Matrix, people could look and see, okay, if you have money. That's why you ever heard the term "fake it till you make it." That term actually works if you actually do it right. Because see, people, money's like a magnet. It attracts more money. So that's why you see guys that are millionaires. They can make another million and another million because money just attracts money. So if you're a guy and you have money, the whole goal is not to date down. It's to also attract other money. Like I mean, date a woman. Her dad is like the owner of like Home Depot or something. Just for example. But like I said, money attracts other money. And it's good for networks. So I don't care what nobody said. After God, being an owner should be the number one thing you should focus on. A businessman, start a company, get an LLC, call LegalZoom. It's a quick way to get an LLC. Think of your hobby, turn your hobby into a passion. That's why I say God first, business, family, your hobby, and then women. You feel me? But turn your hobby into a passion. What are your other hobbies? Actually, Spanish. Actualmente, Siempre estoy practicando mi español todos los días. Uh, en el principio no practicaba mucho, entonces tuve que sacrificar tanto para tener éxito. So learning Spanish, in este momento, that's my hobby. I practice Spanish, and because I definitely go to Barcelona a lot. That's why I have this. It's the World Cup, and this is a Spain T-shirt. So practicing language, that's my hobby, and who knows, one day I might be able to, tutor, make some extra money. It's definitely not on my, radar, but yeah, practicing Spanish. That's my hobby. I practice every day. It's my first time learning a second language. Sometimes when I hear hablantes nativos, native speakers speak, sometimes it get a little fast. Everybody has different idiosyncrasies how they say things, but I love learning languages. So when I decided to go to my own way, I decided to learn language, and it was the best decision I ever decided to learn in my life. If I see somebody that's Espanol, or if I want to talk about the weather, I actually know how to do that now in Spanish, and able to meet new friends, able to communicate more. And the first time I went to Barcelona, I actually, it might sound a little graphic, but I actually had sex, and the whole time we just, made love in Spanish. So, it was something new. But right now, other than Spanish, well, it's not a hobby, but I also have a clothing line coming out too, that I'm working on. So that should actually launch in about 3 months. I've always been into fashion, so I'm actually I have a business. It's called GFR Gift Fly Revolution. So I'm actually about to drop that clothing line in about 3 months, and I love fashion. So like right now, I'm just in a point in my life where I'm just hustling. Because if I have a kid, I definitely want my kid to be homeschooled. I don't want my kid to go out there into the system. I don't want my kid to be indoctrinated. So right now, I'm just doing what I have to do for my legacy. And I feel like when I die, I will love to leave a legacy on this earth. And this is why I don't agree with everything MGTOW, talks about, because it's like the school system. Yeah, it's school system is 100% brainwashing. But if you're rich, you know, and you're able to do what you need to do, you can make sure that your kids are being, brought up the right way. And that's why I'm focusing on the future. So my main thing of going my own way is to get my resources up. And I feel like other than that, that should be the only reason a man should really go his own way and focus. To me, you go your own way to focus, not because a woman troubles you. To be a grown ass man, 30 plus, and you're talking about a woman did this to me, a woman did that to me. I'm sorry, you sound like a bitch. I'm gonna just be straight up honest, not judging. But if you're a grown ass man and a woman is inferior to you, a woman should be no reason. You should never use a woman as a crutch of why your life is going downhill. Never, ever. I mean, guys talk about, well, what about me? I have child support. Nobody tell you to go raw. Listen, if you follow me, if you're 19 to 25, if you want a better life, make better decisions. It's just that simple. If you want a better, I'm gonna say this again. If you want a better life, make better decisions. You are not a victim. Nobody's a slave. I'm black. I'm African American. Like the opportunities that I have now. Oh, dude. Well, you're single, but get some money, dude. Get some money. That's the thing. See, most guys, they don't want to get the money. They want to get the woman. But get the money. Like I said, take. I'm a security guard, dude. I used to be a security guard. You don't have to be a security guard forever. And this is what I want guys to know. You can change your life in a year. I promise every guy, if you go on his own, you can change your life in a year. I'm not advising it, but if you have trouble focusing, um, some people cheat. Some people take Adderall. Some people take Vicodin. Some people cheat. You feel me? But the whole goal is to get in the zone. Get in the zone. That's the number one key. You're a security guard. Dude, I used to be a security guard. Many guys used to be security guard. That's just something that doesn't have to last forever. you know. And most guys right now in their life, they're in a position But instead of focusing on survival, they're thinking about women and they're thinking about being lonely. Trust me, if you don't evolve and if you don't elevate, you'll be lonely forever, you know? Or a lot of these jobs, they outsource overseas. So if you don't elevate, your job might say, look, hey, we're moving the company over here, and you might lose everything. The whole goal of a man. Yeah, man. Shout out to my man. Shout out to my man David. I mean, the school system works though. The whole thing about this, and I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, but you have to understand that you have to understand that everything works. The system is designed so nobody can get to that 1%. Nobody can get nobody can become a millionaire, nobody can become a billionaire, nobody can become powerful. That's what the system does. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Don't hit the game. That's it. You know what? And it's funny to that because I think Little Wayne said it best. He said, "Don't hate the game, just analyze it." No, the lotto is not worth it. Why play the lottery? I love these comments. Why play the lottery? The lottery is not worth it. The lottery is for lazy people. The lottery is for people who don't want. Listen, the lottery is kind of like the dating game right now. Everybody wants the quick and easy. You know, the quick and easy. Like if you talk to a lot, if you have an interview with a lot of these guys, that were dating the did go MGTOW, if you ask them, were they dating high performance women, you'll find out the answer. If they were on a lie detector, you'll find out the answer is no. Everybody wants to take the quick and easy route. Everybody wants to take the right now route. The right now route is not where it's at. It's all about focusing on your future and building that legacy. Yeah, you have to drop the toxic people. Yeah. Oh man, shout out to that the person land. Most people when they win the lottery go broke in a year. Hey, I mean the lottery's like this. The lottery's illusion. Some people will win. That's the beauty of the system. It's like black people. We're the last on the you have black people in the statistics for earning money in America. We're last on the list. Hispanics have passed us, but you will have some black people driving Rolls Royces. You will have some black people driving Benzes. You will have some black people in a mansion. That's how the system works. You will have a couple break through, but for the majority, by and large, it will not be like that for the majority. You know, and one thing I want to tell all guys is the quick and easy route is always going to cause you pain. That's why you really want to focus on the long term and remember it's a marathon, not a sprint. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, the lottery to me, if anybody plays the lottery, it's bad. I don't believe in a lottery because you won't feel it. The only thing that really will kill the depression in a man's life, the only thing that will make a man feel good about himself is really hard work. Hard work in the right direction because you don't want to work hard at McDonald's because everybody can become a general manager. So I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna be very meticulous. Hard work in the right direction is the only way that a man will feel good about himself. Hard work in the right direction. That is it. You have to work hard in the right direction where you have upward mobility, and that's the only thing that's going to kill the depression. That's the only thing that's going to make you feel better about yourself. You feel me? Watching 1,000 videos on MGTOW is not gonna. They're not going to make you feel better about yourself. It's just because the thing about the mind, and I'm gonna break this down before I end this video. The mind love to play flashbacks of the past. So when you watch these MGTOW videos, they're just gonna keep bringing up memories of the single mother that told you you're not man enough, or the hot girl that was like, oh, you're wasting my time. I'll never date you. So this is why I tell people MGTOW should just be a transition, like Metal Ball, like Dragon Ball Z when Goku and them went in that metabolic chamber and they just powered up. But they weren't in a chamber forever. They just went in that little time capsule for about good 2-3 months, and they came out kicking ass on a Super Saiyan level. If you don't watch Dragon Ball Z, pardon me, excuse me. But with that being said, I just really feel like MGTOW should just be a transitional phase. You go MGTOW, you learn about female nature for about 2-3 months, And then you just go back into the real world and you just dominate the economy and put some numbers up on that scoreboard. Like I said, I'm not gonna lie about what I'm doing and what I have going on. But this year, I'm on pace to hit six figures. It is the first time in my life that I'm gonna make six figures, and I'm damn happy. I'm very damn happy. I'm happy. And after I make six figures, I'm gonna figure out how to get to 300,000, and then after I figure out how to get to 300,000, I'm gonna figure out how to get to 500,000. Then after I get to 500,000, I'm taking off. I'm gonna try to get that million. You know, forget a Dodge Challenger, forget a Dodge Charger, man. I want a Lamborghini. You know, it's one life to live. You have to live the best possible life that you could live. And with all that energy to live the best possible life you could live, you're not worried about women. You can't get a Lamborghini worried about women. It's impossible. How the hell can you get a $350,000 car with pussy on your mind? You can't do that. But you know what you can do? You can go out, dominate the economy, become a beast in whatever field that you decide to choose in your life. And then after you get that Lamborghini, after you go out and you get all the resources in the world, then you can focus on your legacy. Then you could go to the Philippines, find a nice little humble girl in the Philippines, go to Brazil, find a nice little broke girl, and hide your resources. This is one thing I will do, and I will always tell my son to do. Hide a lot of resources away. Before you even think about procreating, hide resources. I'm talking about stash resources to the point, God forbid, because you always want to prepare for the worst situation. Murphy's Law, what could go wrong sometimes will go wrong. So even if you do decide to get in a relationship, and you do get taken to court, man, you should have a whole bunch of resources and offshore accounts she doesn't even know about. So the judge be like, yeah, we're gonna hit you for child support for 400 a month or 600 a month, and you have offshore accounts. Come on, man. I'm here to tell you, man. The game, you have to think, and the only thing that can stop you from thinking is the feeling of being lonely, the feeling of sex, the feeling of pornography. Oh, you have to have it all planned out. Just never heard that. Hey, man, you have to think about this, man. You really have to think about this, man. You have to have resources hidden because God forbid, you got to understand like this: the game of chess, the whole game of chess, and they say chess is equivalent to life. You could juxtapose life to chess. The whole game of chess is everybody's coming after the king. So if you're the king, everybody's coming after you. Men are coming after you. Yeah, I'm black. If you ride around in a Rolls Royce and you're black, look at all these rappers getting shot. You're the king. They're coming after you. They're coming after your neck. You know? Women, if you're the king, they're coming too. They're coming after your resources. You know? Some might stay, some might not. But if you have resources stashed that nobody knows about, before you go to the court system, even if the judge does try to hit you, you know, oh, 600 a month for child support, and you have 500,000 stashed somewhere hidden in property that you have, man, they can't touch you. The whole goal is to be unstoppable. You know, nobody should stop you in your lifetime. It should be no rules. You shouldn't be bound. As a man, I'm trying to tell you, man, you have to be one of the smoothest dudes out here. And when you think it like this, a lot of these thoughts, you can't get these thoughts thinking about pussy. You can't get these thoughts thinking about women. But let me tell you something. You pull up in that Rolls Royce, you pull up in that Ferrari, you pull up in that Corvette, depending on your budget, you come home to a 5-bedroom house, you taking trips international on the regular. This year, and I'm launching my business, but starting in about a couple months, I plan to travel international 12 months a year. 12 months a year until I die. I plan to travel 12 months a year. I'll take the lottery wins. Hey, you know what? The thing about the lottery is if you're mature, I don't think the lottery is bad, but I think what happens is there's a lot of people that play the lottery that are not putting in the hard work. But like I said, I plan to take 12 trips a month starting real soon. And for the rest of my life, I don't even care because right now my whole goal is my mom is 60 years old. For these next 4 to 5 years, I plan to really focus on giving back to my mom. I'm actually taking my mom to Bali, Indonesia for her birthday in November. So I'll be going to Bali, Indonesia, for my mom's birthday. But I'll tell her meet me in Bali, Indonesia, probably because I would probably dip off to South Korea before. But like I said, taking care of your mother. You feel me? Before you even worried about pussy, you should get back to your mom. That's why I said God, business, family. You feel me? Before you even get to number five, you should be at number three first. Give it back to your mom. Give it back to your dad if you have a good relationship with your parents. Give it back to the people that help you to even get to this level of clearing six figures or clearing $1 million. It's time to give back to stage number three. So you'll realize in your life as a man, fuck the rich mentality, but I realize nobody will do anything for you in the system. Oh man, dude. The thing about is, as a woman, if you have titties in the ass and you're in your hard luck, people will feel sorry for you. But if you're a man, unless you run into an older homosexual sugar daddy, nobody's gonna feel sorry for you, and nobody's gonna come save you, and nobody's gonna take care of you. So always keep that in mind. As a man, nobody has your back. Nobody's gonna take care of you. So to me, that's enough to make six figures right there, or that's enough to make $1 million right there. The fact that nobody is going to feel sorry for you because you're a man. And I hate to bring up race, but as a black man, oh fuck, ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for you. If you a black man, you can be crusty, dirty, ashy. They gonna be like, nigga, get a job. Even if they white, they'll drive off in a little 4x4 pickup truck. Nigga, get a job. So as a black man, and it's crazy because, like I said, Latinos have passed African Americans on the earning chart. So shout out to Latinos making noise on a by and large basis. So for black men, if you're following this channel and you're black, definitely step your game up because right now we're actually looking bad on the statistics chart. And I always believe if you're white and you're broke, that's a personal choice. I tried to get something to MGTOW, but it seems to be the club for losers. MGTOW is not the club for losers, and I want to explain this. MGTOW is it's the club for guys who are bitter. There's a difference between a loser and a bitter. Somebody who's bitter. Listen. For instance, in Spanish, taking losses is how you get better. It's a part of the game. You're gonna lose. That's how you get better. It was certain words in Spanish or certain phrases in Spanish when I first started, I wasn't able to, say it with confidence, But with more and more losses, more and more getting it wrong over and over and over, I came back and I was able to do it better. So I'm gonna break down the difference between loser and being bitter. All right, for example, I haven't seen you in a while, but in Spanish, man, it took me 2 weeks to say this one phrase, but now I can just hit it. Hace mucho que no te veo. Boom. It took me 2 weeks to say that. Hace mucho que no te veo. It's been a while since I've seen you. So with that being said, I lost many times, but I came back and I succeeded. Now, if I was bitter, I would have been like, oh man, forget Spanish. Spanish is just too hard. It's just too fast. Espanol, those people are just, they're in America. They need to speak English. That's bitter. That's bitter. And the thing with MGTOW is, it's cool to take a loss. It's cool to date a single mother. I dated a single mother before. I've been catfished before. These are what you call losses. But I'm not bitter. I'm not like, fuck these stinking ass, dirty ass bitches. That's bitter. And that's what you get a lot in the MGTOW community. You get a lot of guys that are bitter. And what happens is when you're bitter, you have hatred in your heart. You feel me? You're not operating off of love. You're operating off of bitterness and you're operating off of hatred. How old am I? I'm 32. I'm fresh to the 30 club. I'm 32. And I don't mind saying that. I feel like I am at the best age right now to earn a lot of money because I've been in my 20s and I feel like the 20s you're living your best life, and I feel like the 30s you should learn from your 20s. And now I'm setting myself for 40s, not trying to change the subject, but what's your thoughts on the World Cup? My thoughts on the World Cup: I was born in Germany and Germany lost. So that's my thoughts on the World Cup. My country lost. I was born in Frankfurt, Germany, and You know, damn. Shout out to my German family. Actually, my business partner is actually from Germany too. So, you know, damn, bro. Yeah, Germany. Damn, why did damn somebody just hurt my heart? Now I'm bitter. Now I'm about to turn into a MGTOW guy. Damn, just just change the damn, just change the whole vibe. Damn, yeah, Germany lost. What's my thoughts on young men turning gay? My thoughts on young men turning gay is you had such a good squad as well. Man, what? And we won it last year too. It would have been nothing like great bagging rights to come back year after year. But my thoughts on young men turning gay. Men are turning gay because they're hating women. That's why I try to explain on the last video, and some people were mad because I was talking about Sandman, the Almighty Great. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. A lot of women will have their downfall, but like I said, going back to the question about women, young men turning gay. A lot of young men are turning gay because they hate women. You know, to me, be turning gay is giving up. Like, oh, I hate women. Fuck women. I like Tyrone. Or I like Bob. Or I like George. You know, to me, this is not natural. So if you hate women, what else are you gonna like? You know, you're gonna like men. And a lot of MGTOW guys are setting you up to be gay. And most people don't see this indoctrination. They don't see it coming. But if you keep hating women, you keep watching videos, oh, forget them chicks. Man, going on. So, yeah, yeah, bro. And people didn't understand because I was talking about Sandman, so I lost like 4 subscribers. But like I keep saying, if you keep being bitter and you keep hating women, you're gonna turn gay. Because you're gonna be like, oh man, we're so strong, you know. There are feminized gay guys out there, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. This gay stuff is it's not natural. It's just not natural. Twice in a day, cool. Hey man, I'm back, man. Ever since, hey, shout out to Dark 473. Yeah, ever since I did that Sandman video, I had this one guy. I had to remove the comment, but he told me to go suck a trainee's dick. You feel me? Like these guys got so mad that I went after the boss, aka Sandman, the guy that doesn't refill his face. So I'm about to wrap this live up. This is actually my longest live I've ever did. I'm about to be on here for 15 more minutes. I'll probably stop it at an hour. So you know, definitely. Um, Take this wisdom and run with this wisdom. But after I did the Sandman disc, you know, it made me come back in the game. It made me want to start doing more videos because I feel like I have to clear the message up that how do you know Sandman isn't married with kids? Man, that's what I'm saying. A lot of these guys you don't know. You feel me? This make and you gotta understand Sandman takes donations. Shout out to Logic always wins. You know, and this is why I think MGTOW is a part. Just like feminism was started to make sure that women don't procreate and don't have kids and focus on their careers. Same with MGTOW. They don't want you to have kids. They don't want you to have a legacy. You know, it's just like oh snap! I just realized I can actually go back and check out all my comments. That's cool. That's right. Always stay true to your mindset. You can tell. Sandman. Oh yeah. The thing about Sandman is, and I'm gonna be honest, Sandman is just a guy that just he takes donations. Sandman is making money. You feel me? And I'm not here to knock his hustle, but he's making money, so he's gonna speak on topics. But he went at the wrong one. He went at FLA, and FLA. I don't know him personally, but I love the content that he puts out. So when Sandman went at FLA, that was time for me to step up to the game because you need new like for all the guys out there that make towel, that are cool, that are hit, you need that. Because if you look at a lot of MGTOW guys, they're fat. A lot of MGTOW guys are in their 40s. They're down and out. They're on their last. These guys look terrible. Ain't nobody want to have sex with these guys. So these guys are bitter. These guys are not fit. You know? Alpha MGTOW. Honestly, I'm about to change my name. I'm about to change my name to Alpha something. Except by MGTOW Man Sobs. I think it must be true. Yeah, it has to be. You know, now you have a MGTOW Reddit forum. You know, like, I mean, the thing about MGTOW is they don't want you messing with women at all. To me, that's not natural. To spend your years of your life making money. Yeah,
it do. It's all by design, and I had to snap out of it. You feel me? But like I said, the thing about MGTOW is I felt MGTOW was a good way to save some money, and I definitely saved some money, and I'm about to triple my income. So what I use MGTOW for, it worked in my life, but I've been attacked, and now the fact that I got attacked, I'm attacking all the losers out there in the MGTOW community. This ain't really the elite. I mean, you know what's crazy about MGTOW? It's just like, why did this come about? Because men been taken to the cleaners for years. You know, men been going to jail for child support for years. It's just like this. Who coined this term MGTOW? Like, you know, to me, it's all government related. I think it's all government related, and this is why I got out of it because I like to be a free man. Yeah, that's it. Like man, shout out to the last guy that left that comment. But I feel like this: if a man is at the top of his game and a woman is at the top of her game, you have one hardworking man and you have one hardworking woman, and they both, you know, put themselves first in their lives and they come together at the top of their game. I don't see nothing bad happening. But what happens is a lot of guys want to date, you know, working at Food Line or working at Walmart. You want to have a relationship working at Walmart. That's not going to work. Your Walmart check is not going to be able to take care of a child. You're going to be stressing. So whether she's causing you stress or whether you have stress in your life because your boss is like, go outside and get those carts, you loser, the stress is there. So I have nothing against Walmart. I have nothing against low paying jobs. But my main thing is if you're working in a warehouse, don't have sex. I'm serious, and I might shoot another video on this later. Do some girls can make a lot of money doing cam. What? Dude, I talked to a girl from Tampa. She was doing webcam. And I'm trying to tell you, I went her apartment. Her apartment was lace. Lace. I'm trying to tell you, man. Men are chained by women beauty, man. Shout out to this guy. What's his name? Mike Eternal? Dropping some knowledge. Yeah, men are chained by women beauty, but I feel like I agree. I wonder why so many MGTOW channels are getting terminated. But that Sandman seems to always say 100%. Yeah, Sandman's probably a part of the government. Sandman is probably a part of the government. That's why his channel is up there. But like I said, I'm about to wrap this video up. But like I said, yeah, who don't know? I bet you Sandman is probably working for the CIA. You don't know. That's why he's booming. That's why he was so big. 181,000 subscribers. And he's getting donations for every video shoot. So when you think about it, Sandman doesn't even care about the people. He's just gonna keep putting out content and content and content out about donations, you know. But like I said, forget Sandman. It's a new day. Do you believe a lot of conspiracies? Yeah, I believe a lot of conspiracies out here. Yeah, I believe a lot of conspiracies out here because see, the thing about it is, if it's a book, I think it's called like the 54 Laws of Communism, but the whole goal is to destroy the family. You know, so if you destroy the family, and this is why I got out of MGTOW, because if you're into feminism as a woman, you're not focused on the family. If you're a man into MGTOW, you're not focused on the family, and it's a death of family. So what you're gonna have is a death of species. It's like the death of society. It's like the death of humanity. You know, so definitely. But I'm about to wrap this video up. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all your comments. Shout out to everybody is real. Like I said, get God first in your life, whoever you believe in. What's the main goal of your agenda? My main goal of my agenda is to tell guys get their damn passports and travel the world. That's my main goal, you know. And I have a clothing line, so my main thing is I'm not gonna ask for donations. That's like the lottery mindset. My main thing is I'm gonna put a link to my website where you can actually buy my clothes. My clothing line is called Go with the Flow. So my main thing is everybody have different motives. My motive on YouTube is to let men know that you can change your life in a year. I think that's my biggest goal. You know, because a lot of guys don't have a lot of guys don't have faith that your life could change in a year. Some guys they're in a position and they feel like, oh man, I'm stuck. I'm working at Walmart. You know, or like the one guy earlier, I'm a security guard, or like you could change that in a year with hardcore thinking, you know, with hardcore strategy. It's jobs out there driving trucks making 60,000 a year. doing delivery runs. It's different companies out here where you can make 60,000 a year. You can make 60,000 driving trucks. And then if you want to hustle, you can get another little job, you part-time job, make it about a good 30. You feel me? You might be a little burnt out, but you have took yourself from making 25,000 or 15 or 20,000 up to 90,000. All it takes is good planning and good strategies. I read a lot of books, and I'm gonna end on this note. But the war is won in a general's tent. The war is not actually won on the battleground. It's won is won in a general's tent. So that comes with your strategy. That comes with your game plan. This is how you win the financial game. You have to think. If I'm making 30, how can I get 60? If I'm making 20,000 a year, how can I get 80? And this is where it comes. You have to think. Men and women are so divided. Men and women are divided, but everybody's falling into the trap. That's one thing about the 1%. When they have agendas, nobody really knows it's an agenda. It's like back in the days when Coca-Cola had real Coke in it. Nobody knows it had real Coke in it until later, you felt me? Nobody knows a lot of things cause cancer. Nobody knows about chicken, being pumped up with steroids. Nobody knows until it's too late. And this is why you have to be focused on your business, because what the government does has nothing to do with your bank account. My main goal on my channel is to tell guys, focus on your bank account, because this world is going to keep turning, it's going to keep spinning, things are going to keep happening, but your bank account should always keep rising no matter what happens in the world. And that's what I want to let everybody know. Everybody go plant-based too. But like I said, it was a time in my life, I used to be a porn addict. I used to focus on pussy all day long, but I don't focus on it now, because I really realize as a man, when it's all said and done, your life should not reflect how many women you have sex with. Your life should reflect on how many businesses that you started and how many businesses that were successful. What is it like to sit at a dinner table and to say, I run a 6-figure business? That's a good feeling. To me, that's what being a man is all about. Or to sit at a dinner table 5 years from now and say, oh, I have a multi-million-dollar business. To me, that's an accomplishment. So I really feel like most guys, we need to stop playing, because pussy is nothing but pleasure. So stop playing and get serious and focus on business. And once you focus on your business and you focus on your accomplishments as a man, that's what's going to take away from the depression. That's going to take away from the thoughts of suicide. How can you feel of committing suicide when you out here as a hard worker, you busting butt, and not only you busting butt, but you're able to change other people's lives by giving them jobs and giving them job opportunity as an entrepreneur. So my main goal is to tell guys, let's boss up. Forget all the BS, forget all the hypergamy, because at the end of the day, if you're the boss, she trading up to you anyway. And if you want to block her down like Matumbo, no. That's your personal choice. You're the boss. Nobody plays the boss, but you know what? Everybody plays the worker. And all you guys out there, before I leave, you want to get mad at females, you should get mad at your boss for paying you $20,000 a year. You should be mad at your company for paying you $30,000 a year. You should be mad at your boss for asking for a $2 raise and he told you no. But no, you want to take your energy and your bitterness out on a lesser, and on a lesser species. Get mad at your boss the same way you get mad at women. Get mad at the economy the same way you get mad at women. And watch your life change. If you put that same bitterness that you put into women into the economy and start dominating the economy and start making it happen, you'll watch your life change. God bless. Take care. This is my first live stream, past 20 minutes. But hey, it was worth it. The interaction was great. Shout out to everybody. God bless, and understand, man, that distract yourself. Yeah, shout out to David. Distract yourself. And sometimes you have to hack the mind, trick yourself, but distract yourself, focus on yourself. And the thing with money is, once you hit 5,000, I've been here before, but I lost it. But I'm gonna tell you this: it's a game, it's a mental game. Once you hit 5,000, the goal to get to 10,000 is gonna be so fun. You feel me? And that's one thing about making money. Making money can get addicting too. Just like sex can get addicted, like women can get addicted. So I tell people like this: if you're gonna be addicted to anything, why not be addicted to business? Why not be addicted to making money, as opposed to be addicted to having pussy that after you have sex with 25 times, you're gonna get tired? Or why be addicted to Tinder? You feel me? You own an art shop. That's what's up. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. When I start my clothing line, I'm gonna definitely drop the link where everybody could go out there and get your Go With The Flow shirts. You know, so definitely, man, I'm really excited about the launch. It's my first clothing line I'm launching. You know, great times. I'm actually working on getting the best cotton. I'm actually using Super Pima cotton, some of the best cotton out there on the market. But God bless everybody. Enjoy your overnight. Got to wake up. YouTube is the best platform. Share ideas. I think so. YouTube is definitely positive. Like I said, people giving video game reviews, Fortnite reviews, everything. It's all how you use it. Take care. God bless and enjoy.